flashy designer purse replaced by a canvas tote. The conversation was direct. She asked if I was leaning toward reconciliation or divorce. I told her honestly that I hadn't decided, asked what she wanted. Said she wanted to try again, but only if I could eventually forgive her. Really forgive, not just say the words while holding on to resentment. Said she'd changed in the past 11 weeks, was still changing, and wanted the chance to show me that person rather than tell me about her. I said I believed she'd changed, said it'd changed too. Said I wasn't sure if our new selves were still compatible or if we'd grown in different direction. She nodded, said that was fair. And she handed me a sealed envelope. Said it contained her proposed terms for either outcome, reconciliation, or divorce. Asked me to read it when I was ready and let her know my thoughts. I opened it 3 days later. Inside was the most mature, reasonable document I could have imagined from someone fighting for their marriage while preparing for its end. Reconciliation, 6 months of couples therapy before cohabitation, full financial transparency from both sides, regular check-ins about relationship satisfaction, annual state of the union, discussions about goals and progress. For divorce, fair division of assets based on contribution rather than strictly 50-50 THS. She would buy out my share of the house at market value. No alimony either direction. Clean break with minimal lawyer involvement if possible. It was clear-headed, practical, and completely clear-headed, practical, and completely unlike the Abigail who'd wished me unalive for insurance money 3 months earlier. I emailed her that both sets of terms seemed reasonable, asked for time to make my decision. She responded with a simple, take all the time you need. Day-night today. 3 months since I heard those words in Mia's kitchen. 3 months of silence, separation, reflection, and growth. I've been thinking about cakes. When I left on Mia's counter, the birthday it was meant to celebrate, the moment everything changed. This afternoon, I went to the same bakery, bought the same cake, drove to my new apartment, and set it on my new counter. Then I took a photo and texted it to Abigail. The first direct text I'd sent her in 90 days. She called immediately. I let it go to voicemail. Then I cut a slice of cake, sat on my secondhand couch, and listened to her message. She didn't beg, didn't make assumptions, just said she understood the symbolism. Said she would accept whatever I decided. Said she was proud of how I'd handled myself through all of this with dignity instead of destruction. Said she was sorry again, not expecting forgiveness, but offering the apology anyway. I am meeting with the lawyer tomorrow. Not to file for divorce, not yet, but to discuss the next steps of either path. Understand what reconciliation would really look like after something like this, to know exactly what I am choosing. Tonight, I will finish this cake alone. Not out of sadness, but because some journeys need to be walked solo. I don't know if Abigail and I have a future together. The wound she inflicted was deep. The trust she shattered will not be easily rebuilt, but I do know that whatever I decide, it will be from a place of strength rather than fear, of clarity rather than confusion. Those words at Mia's kitchen table revealed something ugly, but maybe they also revealed something necessary. Maybe we needed to break completely to see what we were actually made of, or maybe some things, once broken, should stay that way. Either way, I am at peace with the process. The man who left that cake on the counter 9 days ago would have set himself on fire to keep Abigail warm. The man writing this now knows his own worth. I will update one last time after I make my final decision, but for now I am signing off. Thanks for coming on this journey with me, internet strangers. Your advice, support, and occasional terrible revenge suggestions have been a strange form of therapy. Still standing, still breathing, stronger than before.